Sri Ram, Jai Sri Ram, Jai Sri Ram. Hello everyone, my name is Gyanendra Kumar. I am biology educator in India. In this video, we will discuss how the vestibular apparatus work. We all know our ear have two part. One part is this snail-like part you see, that's called cochlea. Okay, that is for hearing, and then this next part is is for balancing body. Fine. How this remaining part, I mean the vestibular apparatus, balances body, we will see in this video. The whole mechanism we are going to discuss in this video. But before going that, if you want to hear the same video in Hindi, you want explanation in Hindi, please follow my Hindi channel Vayam Hindu Biology. Same video, exactly same video will be available in the Hindi explanation to you all. Please subscribe my that channel also, this channel also. We are going to discuss in every video, we discuss NEET concept in depth, which will be really helpful for your career. Okay, fine. So please come back. We were discussing actually our vestibular apparatus. It's not vestibular apparatus we are discussing. Vestibule means just utricle. We have discussed what is utricle, and it includes saccule, right? But when you are in this utricle, vestibule means this only. But when we are adding semicircular canal, now it's a vestibular apparatus. Fine. So we all know that the semicircular canal, is three canals present in our each ear, and these all three are almost perpendicular to each other, right angle to each other. And we saw at the base of the semicircular canal it's swollen, and this swollen structure is called ampulla. And in this ampulla, one sensory organ present. That sensory organ is called crista ampullaris. This crista ampullaris help in our static balance of a body. It's help in static balance of body, or you can say it is for rotational equilibrium. Yes, it is for rotational equilibrium. Fine. And then we have utricle and saccule, which are part of otolith organ. This utricle and saccule have a structure that is called macula. This macula is for dynamic balance of our body. Dynamic balance of our body means it is something for, it's a linear acceleration. Linear acceleration means what? Try to understand it. Like you are moving in a car. So when you are moving in a car, how your body senses it, the condition. Linearly you are moving. Or in an elevator you are moving upward. Okay, in a lift you are moving upward. In the, suppose from first floor to 10th floor you are going, right? In that condition also our body senses it. How it senses, that we will see in this video. Fine. So let's start with vestibule. So in our vestibule, utricle and saccules are present. Vestibule is a central sac-like structure having utricle and saccules are present. This utricle and saccules, you see students, this is the in the utricle and saccule a sensory organ present, that is called macula. And you see this macula, this is the sensory organ, the macula. In this sensory organ of macula, it is observed that sensory hair cells are present, and this sensory hair cells have cilia. Actually two type of cilia are present here. A single kinocilia, fine. And there are many small stereocilia are present. So we have kinocilia, a single large kinocilia, and many small stereocilia are present. it is observed that when this all stereocilia will move toward the longer cilia, yeah, when they will move toward the longer cilia, the action potential will generate, because these all sensory hair cells present into utricle and saccule, they are sensory cells actually, and they are a kind of modified neuron only. So when they are bending toward tallest, yes, when they will bend toward the tallest, I mean, you see in this direction, this is tallest one kinocilia. So when they will bend toward the tallest, it will depolarize the cell. Yes, action potential will generate by the cell. And if they are moving in opposite direction, then it will hyperpolarize the thing, hyperpolarize the cell. Fine. Okay. And at the base of this all sensory hair cells, vestibular branch of cranial nerve 8 present. Cranial nerve 8 means auditory nerve. Auditory nerve present. So this auditory nerve supply both cochlea also and vestibule also. They take this all kind of stimulus to the brain, and brain will decode the things. Right. Now, question is that what is individual role of our utricle and saccule? Let's see it. Actually, this utricle and saccule, I am taking, say, this is utricle or saccule structure. This utricle and saccule have, these all are the what, sensory hair cells. And then these sensory hair cells, they are covered by one gelatinous material, you see. Yes, they are covered by gelatinous material, jelly like material. Okay. Next to gelatinous material, small calcium carbonate made structures are present. These all small calcium carbonate made structures are called autoconia. What we are calling it? Autoconia we are calling it. They are actually calcium carbonate made crystals. CaCO3 crystals. Okay. Sensory hair cells are present. Sensory hair cells are connected by uh, cranial nerve. Cranial nerve 8 means auditory nerve, and then they are this their sensory hair cells. This stereocilia or kinocilia are impregnated into the jelly-like material, and then they have calcium carbonate crystals here. Right now, whenever whenever you are either you are in upright condition, or you are bending your neck backward, or you are bending neck forward, this crystals will move. Like you see, now you are bending your neck backward, the crystal will move toward the gravity. Okay. So action potential will generate, and that will be taken by your brain. Or you are bending neck downward, so due to gravity this crystal will bend in this downward. Fine. So action potential will generate, and it will be taken by your brain. See, utricle or saccule, either you are bending, you are going for extension of your neck, means bending your neck backward, this is extension of neck. Or you are bending your neck forward, that is flexion of the neck. Or you are in upright posture. In these all three condition, this utricle and saccule will work. But particularly it is observed that the sensory organ utricle, it's located horizontally. Okay. And saccule is located linearly, vertically. Okay. So any kind of change horizontally, see, they will not detect motion, they detect change in motion. The utricle and saccule cannot detect motion, they detect change in motion. Fine. So any kind of change in rate of motion, that will detected by vertical, horizontally by utricle, and linearly vertically by our saccule. Like you are moving in a lift, you are moving in an elevator from first floor to 10th floor. Okay, so it will be detected by our saccule mainly. Okay, and if it is utricle, then it will detect our utricle like you are moving in a car. Okay, so when you are moving in a car, so it will be detected by, in this condition, your body is balanced by our saccule. Why? Because that is a kind of horizontal change in motion. Fine. Now take one situation. In this situation, what I am doing, I am moving my my neck is present, in upright posture. This is first condition. You see, neck in present in the upright posture. So when neck is present in upright posture, crystals are present at the normal position. This autoconia, calcium carbonate crystals, are present at normal position. So our sensory hair cell will generate minimum action potential, and that is called tonic action potential. Tonic firing they will release, and that will be called resting potential. Okay, it will go to your brain. Your brain will detect it. Fine. Now what you are doing, you are flexing, you are going for flexion of your head. When you are going for, this is flexion of head, flexion of head means, flexion of head you are doing, that means you are moving your neck downward. When you are moving your, tilting your neck downward, obviously due to force of gravity, these crystals will bend. First, this, the fluid, this gelatinous material will also bend downward, and due to gravity, the fluid, gelatinous material will also move downward, and the crystals will also move downward. In this condition, there will be decrease in firing. Decrease in firing of action potential. Your brain will detect it. Fine. Now you see next condition. You are moving your neck backward. When you are moving your neck backward, that means force of gravity will be applied. It will be applied more in this direction, and that's why this all crystal will move in this direction. Autoconia will, jelly will move in this direction. Autoconia will move this direction, and they will generate impulses. When they generate impulses, it is observed that they will generate more impulses, more firing of action potential. Okay, more firing of action potential. That will be detected by your brain, and this information will go to the body. Okay, so in this all condition, finally information will go to the our body, and the things will be detected. Now you are taking one situation when there is a linear acceleration. Linear acceleration means you are sitting in a car. Fine, and you are going in left direction. Suppose you are going in left direction. Okay, you are sitting in a car. When you are going in left direction, what will happen, you will be pushed backward. You imagine, when you are sitting in car and just now you started your journey. So when you started the journey in left direction, suppose, you will be pushed backward. Okay, so what will happen, firing will decreased. Okay, but suddenly you stopped everything. Okay, you stopped everything. You stop the car, so you will move, yeah, sure, you will de-accelerate yourself. And when you will de-accelerate yourself, then you will move to the opposite direction. And when you will move to the opposite direction, then firing will increase. So this is how increase and decrease in firing, that our forward backward movement by acceleration and deceleration, the whole kind of information will go to the brain, and the brain will decode this all stimulus. Fine. Now come to next condition. Next one is our semicircular canal. We discussed that in the semicircular canal we have crista ampullaris. This crista ampullaris, this crista ampullaris is like, see, this is one semicircular canal. The base of semicircular canal, we have one engorged portion. In this engorged portion, this structure present, our crista ampullaris present. Fine. Now this crista ampullaris have also sensory hair cells, and these all sensory hair cells have also, like utricle and saccule cells only, they have also stereocilia. Okay, and they have also many small kinocilia. Stereocilia is all smaller one. These all are stereocilia, and this longest one is kinocilia. These all structures are present here, yeah, these all structures are present, okay, in the crista ampullaris. Now this semicircular canal is filled by a fluid. Yes, semicircular canal is actually filled by a fluid. That fluid is called endolymph. Okay, what you can do, you can move your neck left side, you can move your neck right side also. Moving neck left side, moving neck right side. You are rotating either clockwise or you are rotating anti-clockwise. Yeah, this is only possible, right? Now by neck in the rotational movement, this is what only possible, right? You will like what you can do, you can move your neck for yes movement, like in neck movement, for yes movement, what you do, you move your neck downward upward again and again for yes movement, or you are moving your neck for no movement. So in no movement, what you will do, no movement, you will move both side. Like if this is you, suppose, so either you will move your neck upward and downward again and again, upward and downward you will move again and again, that is for yes, right, or left and right again and again for no. Again and again you'll move left and right for no, or normally you will move your neck, touch your chin both direction to the your shoulder, right? These three movements are possible. Actually, whenever person move its neck toward left side, suppose I'm moving neck toward the left side, so this endolymph, will move in opposite direction, right? This endolymph will move in opposite direction. Like suppose this is left, okay, you are moving your neck to left side, so endolymph will move to the right side, right, and they will band this sensory organ. Now they have sensory hair cell which is covered by gelatinous material that is called cupula. So cupula will band, in this direction. So when it will be band in this direction, nerve impulse will generate and information will go to the brain. Yes. Now we have three semicircular canal. This three semicircular canal, one is anterior semicircular canal, then we have posterior semicircular canal, and then we have linear semicircular canal. This anterior semicircular canal detect movement of yes movement. When you are moving, rotating your yes movement, your neck for yes movement means upward, downward, yes, then this anterior semicircular canal will detect it, and they will send that stimulus to the brain. Then we have posterior semicircular canal. This posterior semicircular canal, is for tilting your head left and right. Fine. You are tilting your head left side, right side, that will be detected by posterior semicircular canal. Okay. And then we have linear semicircular canal. Linear semicircular canal for no movement. No movement means what? You will rotate your neck again and again, left side, right side, left side, right side. Okay, isn't it? So this is no movement. So this is how this anterior, posterior and lateral semicircular canal work. Remaining we'll see in next video. Bye.